Welcome to the channel. I'm Jenny. This is Max. Harry is around here somewhere. And today we are going to be transforming this living room into a spooky haunted library. Plus, I'm going to show you the recipe for a beef chocolate crunch bar that only has 1.8 grams of carbs, and it's made with mostly beef products. Pretty cool. Let's get started. First, we need to turn all of these books around so that only the pages are exposed. This year, we are doing something a little different because we have a completely new living room space. We sold all the furniture that was here last year and installed these IKEA Havsta shelving units, so the space is now perfect for a spooky library scene. Max and Harry are not 2 yet, so we have to be mindful of their destructive tendencies and make sure all of the Halloween decor is out of the reach of their grubby little hands. Now that the books are turned around, let's take a look at what decor I already have, and then we can work from there. Lots of moss and candle holders, some animal bones and lighting and little knickknacks. This is going to be so much fun to put together. Sage is putting fresh batteries in all of the items that need them, and I'm going to start moving a bunch of this decor to the top shelf to get it out of the way before we start styling it. I want a couple of accent walls, so I got these bats from Target. Sage is going to get these up while you and I make some tallow and dehydrate some ground beef for our chocolate crunch bars. But first, let's see what my stinky babies are up to. Nancy! Oh! What are you doing in there? Oh, okay. Cheese. Where'd Maxie go? Oh, there he is! Amazon used this enormous box to ship some pool noodles I needed for my giant cauldron project. If you want to see how that turned out, I will link the exterior Halloween decor video at the end. For the tallow, I've got a gallon-sized bag of ribeye trimmings, and I'm going to throw that into my pan. I'm going to cook down this beef fat until it gets dark and crunchy. I ladle off the fat periodically to speed up the cooking process. Then I've got 26 ounces of ground beef that I'm going to cook through. I've upgraded to Caraway cookware. These are super high quality, non-stick, non-toxic ceramic pans, and they will last a lifetime. I've got a 10% off link in the description if you'd like to check them out. So once the ground beef is cooked, I'm going to drain it into a bowl with a bunch of paper towels. Now normally I would use this fat, but we're trying to dehydrate this meat, so we need to press out as much of the liquid as possible. Then we're going to spread the ground beef on a baking sheet with some more paper towels and press out more of the liquid. And then we're going to remove the paper towels and spread the meat evenly on the pan and put it into the oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. It's going to take at least 2 hours to dehydrate this beef, but we want to check it every 30 or so minutes and move it around a bit. Here is what a gallon bag of beef fat boils down to, these crispy pieces of fat, and the liquid is a nice golden color. What? Okay. After about 30 minutes, we're going to take the beef out of the oven, spread it around some more. It's drying up, but it definitely needs a few more cycles in the oven. We just keep repeating that process until the beef gets really crunchy. This is how much 26 ounces of beef looks like once it's dehydrated. It's really not that much. We're going to put this into the fridge overnight. We'll get back to the chocolate bars in a minute, but now we need to do some more decorating. I got these hanging candles from Target and Michael's, and you can also get these on Amazon too. I'll link some in the description. I've pulled a few more items out of storage, and I got a few more things from Michael's and Spirit too. And we must include our creepy family portrait. It's going to go perfect in this spooky library. Let's throw these chocolate bars together. I'm going to do some bars and some little gravestones. First, line a half cookie sheet with parchment paper. This is going to make it easier to remove the finished chocolate bars. Trust me, you're going to want to do this. Distribute your dehydrated beef into the mold and onto the sheet pan. Next, I added about 1.5 cups of tallow to my saucepan. This is another caraway pot that comes with the set. And then I added about 1 tablespoon of butter. Then I added 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. You can skip cayenne if you don't like it a little spicy, but I like the heat that it gives to the final product. Finally, I added my unsweetened cocoa powder or cacao and keto-friendly sweetener. I like to use Swerve. So I recommend 4 to 6 tablespoons of the cocoa or cacao and at least 4 tablespoons of Swerve. This time around, I did 2 tablespoons of granulated and 2 tablespoons of powdered to see what it would taste like, and I think it turned out really, really good. Then put the pan on medium heat until everything melts down. You can add a little bit more cocoa or sweetener to taste. And then I added a cinnamon stick to soak in the mix for a bit. Once the taste is to your liking, you can add the chocolate to the molds. I used a ladle to try to minimize the mess, and I would recommend putting a plate under the mold before you add the chocolate, not after like I did. Then you're going to pour the rest of the chocolate mix onto the ground beef in the sheet pan. Finally, you're going to put them both into the refrigerator to cool overnight. I feel like it's taking me forever to complete the interior Halloween decor because I only have little pockets of time to do this decorating. I've been so focused on the exterior decor and getting all of that done. I had to build the giant cauldron and the base, and that took some time. But now that the exterior is complete, I can finish up the styling on this top shelf. I don't know about you, but Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday, and I love going all out. I cannot wait to get a bigger house so that I can go even more crazy with the Halloween decor. And I know my husband will hate me. Nah, he's used to it, but it's just so much fun to decorate for Halloween. Okay, the chocolate bars have cooled overnight, so let's cut them up. You can cut them into whatever size bars you like, but I like to make them look like regular-ish size chocolate bars, you know, like a Hershey's Crunch bar. So first, I score the top several times, and then I crack along the lines. I'm just going to pile these onto a plate. And now, let's pop the gravestones out of the mold. Oh man, these look so good. I'm so excited these turned out well. I really didn't know what to expect with this mold. I got this from Michael's, and it worked perfectly for this recipe. And now, my interior Halloween decor for 2023, the Spooky Library. Thank you so much for helping me get all of these decorations up and for making these beef chocolate crunch bars with me. I'm going to link to my 2023 exterior Halloween decor on the screen right now, along with my 2022 interior decor. It was really spooky. We had a lot more furniture, so I was able to do a tablescape and a really cool mini spooky library, along with this awesome witch's apothecary hutch. It was amazing. I think you'll really, really like that video. And with that, I'm gonna go have one of these chocolate bars, and I will see you next time.